Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we saw all sorts of plotting by pretty much everybody, from all factions and all sides. So today we're back at school.
Mid-July. Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts. With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Yeah, it's fan service time! Whoa, hello! Huh, what's that scar on Rain's chest?
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration? Instructor! Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
Man, talk about stirring the pot. Good God. Yeah, the game seems to have hard on for constantly showing the girls' asses as they're, diving off the diving board. It's never ending. Okay, so it's Gaius' turn. Ready and go! I see ya, Emma. Yeah, it was Gaius, he just flew right off. But Emma, let's get a close-up of her ass. I heard he used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that. Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be too. Though it's not so much her swimming ability that I envy. What are you... Oh, I get it. You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits? I'm not staring, my eyes are just pointed in that general direction. Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our girls' class. Or our class as girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen. You think? Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are. Really? I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped. Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar? Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before. Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though. Wow. Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes it look really manly and tough. Kinda wish I had one now. Seriously? It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me. I can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever. What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it. Well, it's not like I was giving it my best either. Huh, these two. That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually. Okay, Laura, you ready? Well, time your lap. Though, I doubt I really need to, considering that you're in the swimming club. No, please do. So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block. Ready, and time for ass close-up. There you go. It's kind of strange how, only in a JRPG would there be a breast size discussion where Alyssa would bring up, Emma's breast size. It's ridiculous. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay. Ooh, pick a partner, do-si-do, let's go. Okay, yeah, that did come out of nowhere. Race is lovely, I can't wait for this. Okay, yeah, settle the score. So I guess they're partners, and yeah, Alyssa and Emma are gonna be partners, okay. No, Laura's not gonna pair up with you. She's gonna pair up with her arch nemesis, Fee. Yeah, the times weren't even close. Okay, so, yeah, Sarah against Reen. Reen's gonna get creamed. Well, not if I have anything to say about it, he won't. And there goes the boys, no ass close-up. There goes the girl, strategically placed closer to the camera. Well, Yusa beat him as usual. I'm sure he'll never hear the end of that. You know, it seems like it would be pretty effective as a part of a diet plan. I don't think any of you need to go on a diet. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to win this, is there? Go easy on me, Gaius. Huh, same to you. So this little mini game that's kind of come up, you have to win. Well, you don't have to, but you get extra AP points for winning. And basically, it's really difficult, at least it's difficult for me, so we'll see if I do it. If I don't, you just want to line up the circles. If I don't, I'll do it next, because you can retry as many times as you want to. And I'm not good at this at all, and I hope I get it the first time, but I don't think I will because I suck! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, please. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get first place off screen. Sweet! Yeah, I got first. Awesome. That was actually the very next time that I got it. I just had to get like a little rhythm going on. Yeah. If you get second, you get 1 AP point, but since I got first, I got 3 AP. Awesome. Yeah, nicely done. Sweet. Well, let's see what the girls do. Yeah, you guys ready?
Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are. If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Ready? Go!
What?
Incredible!
I guess she really was holding back. Looked like a draw to me.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding
Aw,
factor, even.
I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back.
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Well, the temperatures are going up, 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 and I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. But as everyone knows, when the heat's on, that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or will you be flying solo again? You just had to ask. Anyway, moving on. Your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you've already used to them by now, but just make sure that you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next weekend will be our field study then. It feels like we just got done with our last one. If we're tied up next weekend, I guess I won't be able to go to the capital for the summer festival this year. What summer festival? It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate it in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Septian Church adopted. I see. We actually do have a similar festival in Nord, though it's mostly celebrated in June. Why does the capital wait until July? You know, I've always wondered that too. Does anybody actually know? The standards for teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that, that's correct. July is the month when Emperor Drykuls brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month late, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time, but it seemed like he was just gonna babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, can't say that I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know how to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength, though I'm sure a miracle-working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together. I bet my Mira on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though. Well, that about does it for homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Machias? Yeah, sure, why not? You know, Machias' little slight at Instructor Sarah kind of pissed me off. He was like, the standards of teachings are getting lower. Whenever it wasn't in her curriculum, it wasn't in her lesson plans, they were asking her a question, she didn't happen to know the answer, and all of a sudden it's her fault whenever some other people knew the answer? Sometimes asking probing questions and making the students actually think for themselves and reply for themselves is actually the best form of teaching, Machias, you asshole. Do you think you could maybe make a little bit more effort to get along with her? You are her senior, after all. I'm aware of that, however... Looks like those two are getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after their race in our swimming course, too. I heard their group's last field study score was middling as well. It's true. They were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Reem? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but why me? Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing. Real natural. And besides, you're the well-intentioned Mark who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that major for them. Oh, what's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, right, I have to agree, Reen. I think you're the best one for the job, too. I mean, it was thanks to you that Eustace and Machias became buddies. The hell became buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. Well, you both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, hate to dish and dash, but I've got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend myself. Catch y'all later then. Ooh, we get costumes! And I have to say, I kind of don't like the costume. It's just the short sleeve shirt costume. Why couldn't we get the swimsuit costume? I'd actually wear that one. I'm sorry, I really don't like Reed's costume, and it looks like he has pit stains. It really is awful, so I'm gonna change it back into his regular uniform and be on my way. Let's see, first things first, let's go to the main building first floor and talk to the maid Sharon. There you are. Hey, what's up, babe? Good day, Master Reed. Oh, hello, Sharon. What brings you here? One of my duties is to fulfill some of the chairman's board of directors related work on her behalf. I was in the process of doing just that. Wow, I know you were skilled, but helping out with things that are so tangential like that is really something else. Huh, they were merely a few simple tasks, that's all. The chairman rarely finds the time to visit, and as such, she often requests that I come along in her stead. That's Sharon for you, shrugging off her own superhuman accomplishments. Yeah, I guess so. So we did that, let's go to the Student Union building, and head on over to the second floor. At this point, you could buy the Imperial Chronicle number 4, but I have something else in mind for the end slate, so I'm not going to today. I'll buy it tomorrow. And talk to Kenneth to update his character note. I told you my brother graduated from here, right? He was actually the one who started this club, But I didn't come to this academy just to follow in his footsteps or anything. I enrolled here since Trista has so many great spots to fish. I can't say that about most schools. Okay, well, thanks for the info. Next up, the library. Over here, I just want to read something else in the book. I'm going to show this book in the end slate. So, yeah, I'll just show that during the end slate. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And last place I want to go to is the Academy Fee. I know, but still. What's going on? I could swear I just heard someone talking. Yeah, you certainly did. So, let's go spy. Let's go eavesdrop. The great students that we are. I don't know. He didn't show the potential where we were in Nord. Ugh, I knew I should have come with you. It seems pretty likely he's a key. But, huh? That voice sounds familiar. Who's there? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Oh, Emma, it's you. Wait, isn't that black cat? Reen, how long have you been there? I was just passing by when I heard voices, so I started wondering where they were coming from. Wait. Well, Luna can talk. Of course, it's Luna. You were talking with someone, right? Where did they go? Well, I was talking to a friend of my Arcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? Ha, you know it. Sorry I interrupted you then. I'll get out of your way if you want to call them back. It's alright. We just finished talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about. Nothing at all. Okay, if you say so. Still, you really do know that cat then. Yeah, and the cat talks. It's Luna, from Sailor Moon. Wait, it's not your cat, is it? No, it's not quite like that. If anything, she's like my supervisor. Really? Sorry, I meant a friend. Yes, the two of us have a real connection. Back when I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. And after a few offerings of milk and cheese, we eventually struck up a friendship. So that's how it was, huh? She seems pretty well behaved today. I take it she's in a good mood? It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? There we go. Anyway, I'm sure owners and Tristus would be getting worried, so I should take her back there. After all, it might cause some trouble if the instructors found a cat in the academy grounds. Oh, right. I don't actually think anybody would care. Yeah, seriously, who the hell gives a damn if a cat's running around? Yeah, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know her name, would you? If she has owners in Trista, I'm pretty sure they named her. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Luna. I've told you this before. Her name is Celine. Oh, like that hoe bag from Star Ocean 2? So that's her name, Celine, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. She's got such shiny, silky looking fur. It really suits her. Yeah, that cat does not look pleased. Well, at least you knew she was a female. I've been wondering up until tonight. All you have to do is look! It either has a penis or it doesn't. My god, how hard is this? I thought the bow would have given it away. Or the, vagina. Come on now. Alright, Celine, let's get you home. It's not that difficult. If it's a male, it's really readily apparent. I wish I could get to cozy up with me like that. Next time I see you around, I'll have to give her some fresh milk. Yeah, and by doing that scene right now, you get 50 Link experience. You can do it later, but you don't get the Link experience, so I would highly recommend doing it now. Anyway, let's get on out of here. Sure, of course. Return to the dorm. Let's go. I'm done here. What in the world is that? I guess there are cicadas around Trista too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Instructor Nightheart? Yes, are you heading out too? Indeed, I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning here tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it would be wise to finish the day's work early. Your division? Oh yeah, you were sent here by the Imperial Army, right? Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work that you did during your field study last month. You mean that incident in Nord? the same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that. Thanks? You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you? The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already but chose not to share it with us. I see. Sworzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success? Well, reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe. Yes, instructor. I realize now that our actions in Ord were rash, that they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses, too. If you understand that, then I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure and to respect it. Yes, instructor. Teaching cadets to respect and work within the system should be the job of their class's instructor, though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her. Huh? You talking about Instructor Sarah? Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up the basics. Oh, so do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here? Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed that you're already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Instructor Sarah?
Instructor Wallenstein.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Nightheart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Nightheart.
Uh-oh.
Instructor Thomas?
And young Reen is with you too? Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here. Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite alright. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, wait! What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Range Schwarzer!
Well, shall we be off?
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
I love that scene. It's so funny. And we start Chapter 4, Midsummer's Revels. And I'm going to hang out in the dormitory, and I'll show that during the end slate. And next time on Let's Play Legend Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we will do our free activity day and do some quests around here. So, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And happy watching!